What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Welcome back to another day in the life with Speedy Gons. If you're new here, my name's Josh. Thank you guys for tuning in. And today, what else is new? We got more carbon fiber for the car. Let's get started. Alright, so in my last video, we went stage 2 boot mode. If you didn't catch that video, I'll link it up here. Definitely go check that out. I did want to start this video off by saying that in that video, I said that from stage 1 to stage 2, I didn't really feel much of a difference. And that's being mostly because most of my driving is just neighborhood driving, not really going anything crazy. But the second you hop on the highway and the second you put that thing in Sport Plus, wow, insanely different. This thing... I've said it before, it has that kind of like grip you back in your seat type feel, like when you're on an airplane and you're just about to take off, and that first, departure where the plane's speeding up and you get that zoom feeling and just grips you back in your chair. It always has had that, and I've said it again with stage 1, now it was a little bit more, and with stage 2, it's even more so. So this thing, absolute beast. So stage 2, I'm absolutely loving it. This car is an absolute beast. Whew. It's crazy to think this car is even more fun to drive now, but anyway, moving forward as we get started, like I said, we got more carbon fiber for the car. But side note on that, I got a bone to pick with ECS tuning. Nah, I'm just playing. It's more so BMW. So I've been going through ECS tuning for a lot of my parts lately, being that one, I'm going for more an OEM look, either an OEM or an OEM plus look with all the parts and everything I'm buying for my car nowadays. So ECS tuning does source all their parts from BMW North America. So what I like about that is you're getting OEM quality equipment, but at a better price. And the bone I have to pick with BMW is, I'll throw up the listing up here, that basically what ECS tuning does is it takes the part number from BMW, obviously puts it on their website with their part number. So they have the new for me, the carbon fiber open pore trim that I wanted to complete the interior set with. But the only thing is, BMW has this listed as Alcantara. So it says Alcantara in the title, so I immediately thought, well, maybe it is. But the pictures, you could kind of tell it wasn't. So I was kind of hoping that, obviously the open pore carbon fiber for the trim, and then the housing would be Alcantara, because why would it say Alcantara if it's not Alcantara? So is what it is. Kind of curious why BMW did that, and then ECS tuning just kind of took their title, so I'm not really sure why it's called that. It does go with the interior Alcantara trim set, so I don't know why they would just not include that if they're going to even label it as Alcantara, but is what it is. That's my bone to pick with BMW. So like I said, I've been going with ECS tuning for a lot of my products lately, just because they're well known for a reason. They're one of the most highly reputable companies for German engineering. They have everything you can think of. They have so much stuff for days, literally for days. So I had my eye on this piece, obviously, just like I had my eye on the whole entire interior trim set, because one, ECS tuning's the plug, and it just looks so good. So then also, as well, just like for the entire set, these parts can be sourced from all over the world, really. There's parts on eBay, there's parts that they are cheaper, but the thing is, I've been going with ECS tuning just because, one, you know exactly where it's being sourced from, as opposed to getting it a little bit cheaper on eBay. But if you notice, a lot of the cheaper options on eBay, the shipping is taking forever, especially with the time of where everything's at right now in the world. But shipping for a few of the pieces were like over 2 months, and I don't know if that's just considering the time of what's going on in the world right now, or it's just always like that. But ECS tuning is always super quick. I place my order, get confirmation within the day, and it's shipped out within the next few days. And then shipping, once it's shipped, you're gonna get it in the next few days. So for me, I'd rather pay a little bit more than eBay, pay you know, the price for ECS tuning, get it quicker, but then you're also paying better prices than what BMW would be offering straight from the dealers. So ECS tuning has been the plug for me. We're gonna go ahead and get the steering wheel and get the airbag out. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link a video. I've done a few times doing this, so I'll link that video if you need help getting the steering wheel out. But we're gonna go ahead, take this airbag out. Let's get started. Alright, just like that, we got the new piece on the left with that open pore carbon fiber, and the OEM trim on the right with the vinyl wrap. Whew, looks so good. So I'm definitely a little salty that this isn't Alcantara, I'm not gonna lie. It would look so good with the open pore and then the housing be Alcantara. It's definitely a bit frustrating, BMW. Come on now, figure it out. Whew, it's looking good. So now we finally got everything matching up with the open pore carbon. The only thing is, if you notice, the housing is like a silverish grayish color as compared to the OEM black. So I don't know how I'm feeling about that, but we're gonna leave this for now. Man, it looks good. It's the little things, I'm telling you, it's the little things. And just like that, it's gonna wrap up today's video. Big shout out to ECS Tuning. I appreciate you guys sending over the new trim. It matches, whew, perfectly. I'm loving it. It matches, oh, it's so good. This is gonna be one of those things that I'm just gonna be staring at for days because I just love the way the interior is looking. So I would love to say the interior is finally done, but I'm gonna have to say that again one day because it's not done just yet. So that'll be coming shortly where I finally get to say that and it actually has merit to it, because we got one more interior upgrade coming. So drop a comment down below, take a guess at what this one last, I say one last, who knows? It's the last thing I do have on the agenda for right this second. I have one last thing. It's probably gonna be the best thing of all. So drop a comment, take a guess on what that is. Again, huge shout out ECS Tuning, appreciate you guys sending this over. As per usual, the links are in the description if you're interested. I highly suggest not only this trim, but the entire interior set, because the carbon fiber, the open pore, and the Alcantara, whoo, looks so good, looks so good. So appreciate you guys watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.